The European Union wishes to teach Brexit Britain a lesson and to make leaving so painful the UK will prefer to stay in the EU, according to a leading Brexiteer. Former member of the European Parliament (MEP) Daniel Hannan has said that this is mainly due to the appointment of Michel Barnier. Writing in the Daily Telegraph, Mr Hannan said, in order to show the recalcitrant British that the EU were in no mind to compromise, they appointed a hardline federalist who had previously enraged the City of London as their Brexit negotiator. Mr Hannan, who served as a Tory MEP before the UK left the Brussels bloc on January 31, was referring to the EU appointment of Mr Barnier. He added Mr Barnier had told the EU that he will have done his job, if, in the end, the deal is so hard on the British that they'd prefer to stay in the EU. Mr Hannan described the EU as having a hostile attitude to Brexit. He explained that the bloc's response to Brexit would not be beneficial to any of the 27 member states. Mr Hannan said, the EU has locked itself into a position that was designed not to get the best result for its 27 members, but to stop Brexit. He has said that one of the EU's hindrances is that it is not flexible. He added, flexibility is not the EU's forte. Like a mastodon, ponderous and purblind, it pounds towards the precipice. The former MEP also described how Mr Barnier had swerved from his decisions when his bluff had been called by Prime Minister Boris Johnson. Referring to EU Brexit negotiator Mr Barnier, he said, the Frenchman liked to brandish a chart. On this chart was a staircase that supposedly showed that the only deal available to Britain was one like Canada's. Fine then, said Johnson. Canada it is. At which point, Barnier swerved again, issuing another set of calculatedly impossible demands in his poker-faced manner. These fresh demands issued by the EU included opening British waters to EU fishing vessels. They also included that the UK would have to accept a continuing role for the European Court of Justice.